Hi, everybody, and welcome to your daily reading for Thursday, April 13th. Today is 413 or 314, like a mirrored pi day. So we use pi to measure the circumference of a circle, amongst other things, but I just thought I would do an all circle deck reading today, and I'm going to do 4 cards because it's the 13th. 1 plus 3 is 4, so today is technically 4-4 day. So 4s in Hebrew are doorways of opportunity, dalet. So 4-4, we've got a whole new window of opportunity for us here, opening up on this Thursday. Thursday is, again, Jupiter day. It expands everything it touches. We still have Jupiter conjunct the sun, which is very good time for expanding the self, business opportunities, whatever it is you put your energy into. So it's a good time to start that new project, launch that channel, do whatever it is it's going to be a high likelihood of success. So let's see what our 4 cards are for today. Oh, and underneath we have number 72, Agape. Read about that as well. So what's interesting about Agape, it's 72 in this deck, and in Gematria, if you spell out Jupiter, it equals 27, so the mirror of that. And 27 is 2 sevens, 7, 7, so it is good luck and good fortune, but I love this card's meaning. I've read it before, but it's devotion and unconditional love. What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of Agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, and our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, its effects last a lifetime. The Agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? What does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? Okay, so yes, where your attention goes, energy flows. Where are you giving your attention? Where are you pouring your energy? And that's what is going to expand for you. If you pour it into negative thoughts expand. Okay, so unconditional love to start the reading. That's a good place to start. Let's see what else we have. The offering, 64. We have the crone, 13. Today is the 13th. And this is the death card in tarot, is 13. Transformation and change. The unseen, 27. I don't believe it. So there's Jupiter again. And the mirror of Agape. And then we have the eternal child, number 4. Okay, 13-4. That's today's date. Okay, so I initially said the eternal child was 6, but it's actually 4. So I was thinking of the lover's card for some reason because it's associated with Gemini, and the eternal child is of the zodiac is Gemini. So this youthful energy, obviously, it's the inner child, the child of joy. And then we have quite the opposite with the crone, who's the elder, the wise one, the witch, the psychic, the medium. She's seen it all. She sees the unseen here. And the offering is speaking of giving something up, or giving something in order to receive a larger reward, or a more fulfilling replacement for whatever it is that you're sacrificing. So there's a sacrifice there. But I feel more like with the unconditional love opening the reading, that's what you're being called to offer. With the eternal child and the crone, it's almost like embracing the because children love unconditionally, freely. They're happier. They haven't been weighed down by the burdens of knowledge or experience of the world, so they're much more free to give and receive love. So taking that energy with the experience of the crone and being able to see people who most need that love in your life and being able to offer that to them is a real gift today, and any day really. But I'm seeing like random acts of kindness can really be beneficial. Obviously, we don't want to do it out of a place of ego to seek reward, but in order to just communicate that love to people in the world who perhaps don't experience it on a daily basis. Even volunteering your time, offering your time to somebody is an act of love. So think that's basically what your guides want you to do today, is to spread this feeling of childlike youth, innocence, happiness, maybe just reminding people of their youth. I see people visiting like a nursing home, spending time with the elderly, um, even listening to their boring stories about their childhood. It makes them happy, it brings them joy to have someone to talk to. And there's a lot of wisdom to be shared too. Things that you didn't know about either, society or how people used to live. Even useful information too that they can convey to you. So, but there could be just, meetings of an older generation and a younger generation today, like children spending time with their grandparents can be important if you can make that happen. I'm going to grab some astrology cards here. Okay. Well, underneath we have house 3, which is the house of Gemini, which I brought up: communication, early learning, childhood, relations, rational mind, communication. So even if you're not visiting people, call your grandma or whatever, just say hello, see how she's doing, or your grandpa. Don't mean to leave anyone out, but just communicating, staying in touch, telling people you love them. And then we have the South Node, destined to release. We mentioned the offering was giving up something, right? So releasing. Let's see. Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. There's that unconditional love that started the reading, the agape. It's 12th house energy, and that's also the psychic energy that we get from the crone. House 8, also she's number 13, the death card, which is ruled by Scorpio. House 8, transformation, karma, facing fears and legacies. And Mercury again, think, learn, network, and communicate. Okay, so communication is strong today. I think it's going to change your entire outlook on a situation, a person, or life in general. And letting go of old notions or old ideas. Perhaps you thought you knew somebody, but then you get this communication, this connection, and it changes the entire way that you see them, or the situation that led to a possible separation or the cessation of communication. And so things are going to change after your conversations today. But of course, receiving this information with unconditional love is going to help the whole process come along more smoothly. All right, let's see if I can get, we have this crone energy today, this ancestral energy, connection to source with the agape. I'm going to see which angels or ancestors want to come out and help this conversation. Direction guardian, choose your path. Okay, so this is really the Wheel of Fortune, because you have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius pictured here as they are on the Wheel of Fortune card, which is ruled by Jupiter. So there's an eye at the center of the emblem there, much like there was the eye of the unseen here. Again, I mentioned changing your opinion about someone or something or a situation. It could change the whole trajectory, your whole path, based on this information that you're going to learn about someone today. And let's see. We have actually here, the next card is Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So just because something has been done, again with karma here, possibly breaking old, family curses, family lineage, just because your mother did something and her mother did something doesn't mean that you have to do it, that you can choose your own direction, that you can change your mind. You're not subject to some sort of fate just because it's part of your family history. It doesn't have to define you in this life. And the South Node is, destined to release, move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, so there is a freedom that can be obtained here too with the eagle wings and the angel wings. There's a feeling of flight and ascension, as well as the butterfly here pictured in the Mercury card. So that has a transformative quality as well. Okay, let me get a couple little angel cards and we'll wrap this up. Light is the first card that's showing here. Beautiful. You bring light to the situation, or bringing light to a circumstance or a perception. Can't really see the details when it's dark. Next to understanding, light and understanding. Okay. Yep, there's an awakening here. An enlightenment happening, and we have the blank card. So that's for you to determine what you do with this information. Where do you go from here? You have the direction guardian. You're free to write your own future. You can do whatever you please. All right, and then I just cut this deck in half again. So we have seer, see beyond the current situation, and we have the unseen here. The unseen becomes seen. You're seeing beyond a blockage, beyond a again, ancestral pattern that may have kept you stagnant for some reason and you didn't know why. But now you know. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, everyone. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Bye.